But tonight we're going to talk, I know we've talked about qualifying before, but I really, really want to show you guys something that I don't think people realize that you need to know about why you want to qualify your business. Oh, and by the way, Rachel, our amazing Prevention Plus speaker, great job at our regional this weekend. She rocked it out of the park.
Thank you.
I know. I want to have you do that talk like for our team.
Yeah, we need to record that. It's so awesome, Rachel.
So
That's
good.
the best like nutrition, wellness talk I think I've ever heard from the company. And honestly, I think it's because it was so much information, but it was so concise and on point. It was just awesome. So
yeah, your delivery was just awesome, Rachel. It was like there wasn't like a second wasted, you know? I mean, we've been to all those Prevention Plus lectures over the years and they're so good, but a lot of them, it's like there's 15 minutes out of there that you could cut out of it, and yours was just boom, boom, boom. It was so good.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
I think you should do that, Reagan, and maybe somebody said this and record it.
Yeah, we just said we were going to have her do it for our team. We'll get her on the schedule for that. So while it's still fresh in her head.
It's a lot of what I presented in July or June or whenever that was, but yeah.
So we'll do that as a special event that everybody can invite to. We'll wait till after the 90-day game plan's over.
Cool.
Actually, yeah, well, you know what? Well, never mind. We'll do it after the 90-day game plan. Anyway, thinking out loud. Okay, so qualifying your business is really, really, really important, you guys. If you're brand new or just getting started, it's just a word. You're going to hear Kurt Reviews say that in a second when I put him up here. But one of the things that you need to know that as you go up the marketing plan, eventually that 5% bonus is going to be like 90% of your paycheck. And that 5% bonus is really where you get paid on all of the franchises in your downline. Okay. So, you know, what I love about what we get to do is we get to be a resource for other people and invite them to join us, and they get to be a resource for other people, and then they get to be, and pretty soon you've got this huge network of people that are out helping other people get healthy, and you're getting a percentage of all of that. So think of yourself kind of as you're the top franchisor, and you want to think about sub-franchising, but you want to have your customer base built so that you don't miss out on this 5% bonus. And you want to get up to the 14% minimum. You want to just get up to the 22%. Get it in the bag, because once you're there, you never have to qualify for a promotion again. I mean, as far as the 22% when I mean commission level, and you'll always be eligible to get that as long as you're customer qualified. So and we have a lot of videos on what that is. And like I said, I'm going to post the video. I'm going to show you a little segment of this video on our marketing plan. I will post the whole thing up for you guys to watch later. I'm not going to do that tonight, but and I may stop this video in part of what we're doing tonight. So, by the way, before we move on, I want to say congratulations to our new qualifiers. I know we had a whole bunch of people that got recognized for that, including Richard. Congratulations to you. I know Joy Lawrence, she qualified. Kathy has downline that qualified. So we're starting to see this duplicate, and that is really where Shannon, she qualifies. So when you have that duplicate, you guys are going to pick up this bonus. So let me pull this up here. And you guys tell me if you can see. Can you guys see my desktop?
Yes. Yep.
Can you see the video? You can see where it says welcome?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So I'm going to turn up my volume. If you guys can't hear me, let me know.
Talk about the importance of positioning yourself to make the most money. Everybody on the call today, you're sacrificing to be on here, and you're wanting to learn how to do it right and do it better. And qualifying is so important. It's just a word, qualify your business, but qualifying really means is that you're putting yourself in position every month to earn the most money. You're doing several things. You're setting an example for your team because we all want to have a qualified business. You want to have people on your team that are earning the most consistent income they can, and you want to earn the most consistent income you can. And in order for them to do that, you need to lead the way and set the example. So you're being a great example by qualifying your business. You're putting yourself in position to make the most money. And you're also setting the pace to reach higher levels in our company, because we have things called club levels where there are awards and promotions and incentives for 3 club and 12 club and 24 club and 39, 50, and 100 club. We just introduced a new 50 club. And each of those club levels means you have that many people in your organization that have a qualified business. And it's really important that we focus on understanding that. In the beginning, when Lori and I were first building our business, I actually remember a month where we were busy running our business and we didn't focus on qualifying. It just kind of slipped. It was fairly early on, and we missed almost $6,000 in commissions one month by not being qualified. So you don't want to not qualify, but it's not hard. It's very easy. But let me back up just to the basics of our business model, and then we'll kind of walk through the whole process of qualifying, because you can see the whiteboard here. There are really several different ways we get paid. The first is retail. Everybody knows you get a customer, you get paid retail profit, and that's the difference in the wholesale and retail price, and you get that every month as you build your customer base. Actually, the first month when you first get a customer, you get paid all the retail profit up front. After that, it's paid out month by month as your customers are on the installment plan and they're buying their product. Now, the second way we get paid is wholesale. We get wholesale commission, which is anywhere from 6 to 22%. And that's paid on your business and your team members. And I'll explain that in a minute. And the third way we get paid is bonuses. And our bonuses are anywhere from 5 up to 9%. And I'm going to break this down for you. I'm just giving you a big picture summary right now. Then we get paid on repeat business. We get residual income off all of our customer orders because we're a customer-centered business. And every time our customers reorder, we're getting residual income on that. The fifth way we get paid is, if you don't know this yet, there are lots of incentives in our marketing plan for you to get 2 other customers outside your household on the product your first month. You can earn a $100 bonus. And then you fast track to 2,000 plus, and you can get a bonus for doing that, and your sponsor gets a bonus. And and then you do the same for sales coordinator, senior sales coordinator, all the way up. The company has incentive bonuses to help you and reward you for reaching certain levels. I'm just going to throw all those into one category and call those incentive bonuses. And then the sixth way we get paid is corporate benefits. We get expense allowance, which the company calls a BIB, business incentive bonus. And we get, as a national marketing director, when you rise to that level, you get full medical, dental, life, long-term disability, prescription, vision, and a college tuition reimbursement plan for your family. And those bonuses start to kick in once you reach the level of senior sales coordinator in our marketing plan. So what we're going to do now is I want to just kind of look at that, and I want to show you why our business is unique. It's so wonderful to me to see how all these 6 categories of income play into your business, but you want to position yourself to be qualified and make the most money. So I'm going to clear that off, and here's what you got to do. You have to do 1,000 points. Let me erase that. 1,000 points per month to qualify. Okay. So how do you do that? Well, there are 3 ways you can do that. Number 1, you can have a business that's somewhere between 20 and 40 Juice Plus customers, depending on whether they're on our chewables, children's health study, our trio blend, complete, tower garden. You're going to need some customers in your customer base, and you're going to need to do 1,000 points. So you can qualify yourself by doing 1,000. Okay. Or if you have 5 legs in bonus, you're qualified. That means 5 legs in bonus means you've got 5 legs in your organization where at least one person in that leg has a qualified business. Or third, which is really cool, you can qualify with excess. So let's say let's just use Holly for an example. Let's say Holly's business, she's building her business, and last month she did 1,900 points. How much did she need to qualify? 1,000. She did more than 1,000. So the company says, "Oh, hey, Holly, you may be working with your team the next month. We're going to take whatever you did over 1,000 and we're going to carry it forward to the next month. So you've got 900 excess." So she's got 900 points on her qualifying account. So if she only did 100 the next month, she'd be qualified. And you can carry forward as much as 1,000. So if Holly did 1,900 this month, and next month, let's say she only did 800, she's going to draw down 200 of her 900 excess, and she'd still have 700 excess. The one thing you don't want to do, though, is you don't want to get dependent on using your excess because you'll use it up. You can only carry forward 1,000, and it stays there until you use it. So the best thing you can do is to build your business up to that 20 to 40 customer base so that you've got plenty of customers and business on your team.
Okay, so I want to just segue here for a minute. You guys hear that? Like, what I love about our company is we're not asking people to go out and carry hundreds of customers. You only need 24 trio orders to have a qualified business. That's 12 couples. We all know 12 families that need to eat more fruits and vegetables, right? Does that make sense, you guys? Or is everybody with me with that?
Yep.
I'm looking at all your faces. Okay. And then what he's saying is that you need 1,000, but if you had more, you can carry 1,000 over into the next month. So if you're short, you'll automatically get that bonus, which is really generous of our team. Of our company.
So you also have to qualify for other things in our business, like when you make sales coordinator. We're not going to get into that today because everybody on this call, we're focusing on building you guys a rock solid qualifying business for one of the most important bonuses our company pays out, and that's that 5% bonus. But let me just express to you one thing before we go to Q&A, and that is it's not hard to do this. We have people on our team that get 100 customers in a month, and we have people that get 1 customer in a month, but you don't have to do it all yourself. Go back and let's use Holly as an example again. Holly signed up. She's just made virtual franchisee. She did the 2,000 plus in 30 or 60 days. She's gotten her bonus, $350, because she did her HLP her first month too. And now her next goal is to qualify her business as she's on her way to sales coordinator. Well, if she's going to make sales coordinator and grow her business, she's not just going to get customers. She's going to add team members too. So while you're building your customer base up to that 20 to 40 customers, so that you've got a rock solid every month, repeat customer, qualified business, never have to worry about it. You're not going to do that, obviously, in 1 month or 2 months. It may take you longer. You could do it that quick. But most people, it takes them, a few months to get up to that base of customers to have a rock solid qualified business. But let's say Holly sponsors Renee this month, and Renee does her HLP and does her 500 points. Even though those aren't Holly's customers, those are Renee's customers, that wholesale volume of anybody under Holly that's not yet a virtual franchisee counts towards her 1,000 to qualify her. It's not just her personal customers. You qualify for your performance bonus on what you eat, what you and your family eat, all of your customers, and the total of all your dealers and direct distributors. All that business combined has to be 1,000, not just you by yourself. So it's really easy. It's really simple. And, I know Renee and Holly and Kelly on the phone, their businesses are exploding, and I'm sure many of yours are too. And you can see that in their club levels, how it just continues to grow and grow and grow. And you're going to build your business and see it grow phenomenally at rocket speed if you'll get your business qualified and teach that principle and duplicate that every month. I hope this kind of explained a little bit about how to qualify. And I'm going to open the lines up here if I can make that work so that you guys can ask me some questions for about 10 minutes.
Okay, so I want to find a different video here because I thought this one, that's great for you guys to be able to see how. If anybody has any questions on that, let me know. I know exactly where this is here. I want to show you something that is pretty cool.
In your organization where at least one person in that leg has a qualified business. She only did 100 customers in a month.
Okay, hold on.
And
where did it
See
go?
it just makes that much more sense every time.
Your team members are qualified. at 22%.
Okay, here we go.
The company says, hey.
Okay, so this is what I want to show you. It's right here. So when we say you get paid in your downline 3 to 5 generations deep, I want to show you what that looks like, okay?
Go back and let's create a sample organization again. Let's say this is you. You sponsor this person. Who sponsors this person? We'll just keep going down here. And I'm going to just label these. So we've got, this is you, make you the star, and we'll make this A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. Okay, so this is just like one example of who might be on your team or your organization. And let's just throw some numbers out there to help us look at what might happen. Let's say that let's say they do $400 in points this month. Let's say that B does 900 points. And let's say that C does 2,200. D does 999.
That's not good.
E does 300. F does 1,700. And G does, let's just say 2,700. So this is one downline under you, and obviously it's going to branch off in multiple directions. But what I want to show you is the company pays you that 5%. We're talking about your 5% performance bonus. And I will tell you, that's going to seem, and it will be the smallest part of your paycheck in the beginning. But I will tell you today, and as soon as you're at a level of leadership, your 5% check is going to be like 90% of your income, because that's the small percentage you're getting paid on a large amount of people. You know, J. Paul Getty was once the richest man in the world, and one of the things he said was, he asked the question, he said, would you rather have 100%? You want to get paid 100% of what you can do, or would you rather get paid 1% of what 100 people can do? And the math's easy. You'd rather get 1% of what 100 people can do 10 times over. So this is how you're leveraging yourself to make more income off the efforts of others, to stop trading hours for dollars. Everybody has jobs and things that they do where they're paid X number of dollars for investing X amount of their time to perform a skill or a task. This is not the way this works. You're getting this 5% on your whole team. So the company's computer, they used to call it Bubba because we're from the South, but I think they've got maybe a more sophisticated name for it now. But they've got a big, huge computer that has its own air conditioning system, and every month it calculates how you get paid, and it's backed up in Phoenix and battery backed up and all that kind of stuff. It's a super duper computer, but it's got to say, okay, if you're the star in this thing, you're at the top, what do we pay you 5% on? This is awesome right here, so pay close attention. So the company says, okay, you've got a qualified business, and we'll talk about how you qualify in a minute. So you're a star, you're qualified, and we're going to go down. We're going to pay you 5% through 5 generations of qualifiers. Most marketing plans would pay you through 5 people. So if I told you 5 generations, you would think A would be 1, B would be 2, C would be 3, D would be 4, and E would be 5. And you'd say, oh, I don't get paid on anything past that. That's not the way our marketing plan works. The company says we're going to pay you through 5% through 5 generations of qualified businesses. So they say, okay, they go down and say, did we pay this superstar on A? Yes, we pay them on A, but A didn't do $1,000, so they don't count. They're not qualified. Did B do $1,000? Nope. We're going to pay you on B. Did C do $1,000? Yes, we're going to pay you on C. And we're going to draw a line right here. And all of that is your first generation. And you do realize that's going to branch out in every direction as the organization. So it's going to go 5 generations in every direction. Okay. So just to speed it up here a little bit, D didn't do 1,000, you get paid on that. E didn't do 1,000, you get paid on that. F did 1,000, you get paid on that. That's all your second generation. So you can see the company, you could literally get paid 50 people deep because of how deep your 5% bonus gets paid out. Okay. All right. Now let me show you how to qualify. This is important. Here's what you got to do. You have to do
Okay, we already did that. So I wanted to show that to you because I don't think a lot of people get how big of a deal that is. So the other reason I wanted to tell you that is because sometimes we bring people onto our teams that maybe they're a little bit more casual and you were really hoping they were going to be the one, right? They were going to be your superstar. And maybe they have just, like you saw in some of that example, 200 PVC. It's okay. You still get paid on them as long as you qualify your business, okay? If you don't qualify your business, you're really going to be just getting your retail sales profit and the difference between what you make and what they make. If you're at 22% commission and they're a dealer, you're getting 22% commission on that money. But if you qualify, you're going to get 5% of your entire organization through 5 generations deep. Way big. Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
So, we always say generations and we go, oh, it skips it. And the way we used to explain that was, oh, well, it skips over the people that aren't and pays you on the one that is. But no, you get paid on everything in between all the way back up. So that's why, you guys, it's really important that, as you move up the marketing plan, as you bring people onto your team, that you're assisting, helping them get into that position where they get to be qualified, because that's where they're gonna stick around when they're earning a great income. And the bit bigger their organization gets, you're getting paid, like you said, in every direction. So if you sponsor somebody who sponsors 5 people on their downline and they all sponsor 5, you're getting 5% on all of that. So anybody have any comments or questions? Everybody get that? Okay, here's the other thing. Width is wealth. You're going to hear us beat this door down until forever. Width is wealth, because if you have enough people that you're bringing onto your front line, if you want to grow this as a business, you want to think about that you're laying a foundation of that being able to spread far and wide, okay? The bigger the width, the bigger the paycheck. You guys can see that from that example, right? Because as that duplicates, it's exponential, the difference between 5 and 10 people on your front line, when they duplicating front lines, okay? And if everybody's has the width, that is going to generate more income for you, more income for them. And when you've got 3 different lines that are in bonus, you'll get paid 3 generations deep. Okay, if you've got 4, it'll be 4. If you've got 5 lines in bonus, 5 different teams that you brought on, you're going to get 5 generations deep of the whole thing. And you automatically will qualify every month, no matter what your PDC is. Okay? So width is wealth. So what we don't want to do is bring somebody on and just put all of our hopes and dreams in this one person. We want to be working with several people and letting people kind of come on along as much as they'd like to, and we're inviting them into this, but they have to do the work, right? And you've got to do your work, and we've got to find a lot of other people to be able to spread the word about Juice Plus. And the more people we have, the better it is for people's health. We have more people having a great product experience, and we've got more duplication happening in the organization because of that. So anybody have any questions? Or I know, Ellen, you had something maybe you might want to share about qualifying your business too. I gotcha.
Well, and actually Erica had put some thoughts together.
Okay.
Today we were just texting, she more than me. Today was crazy, but Reagan, I was kind of thinking about just that giving back piece. And I thought, if you looked at the thousands of dollars being left on the table when people don't qualify their business, I mean, if you just look at my team, which, there's probably 25 people on my team that could qualify their businesses this month if they wanted to. But if you looked at that thousands of dollars that accumulates to, like, really the kind of change that we can impact the world with, number one, you're reaching more people in the community. If you shared Juice Plus with 10 friends, then why not 20? That many people. If you shared it with 20, why not 40? But secondly, the thousands of dollars, you know, things like that put water wells in villages that don't have water. Things like that rehabilitate human trafficking victims. Money like that puts a turkey on a family table at Thanksgiving in 2 months. So I just really think we have got to continue to be possibility thinkers. And I really believe this is what you guys all taught me from the get-go. Qualification is the whole cornerstone of our compensation plan. Like, you guys saw me Saturday talk about the stair steps, but the cornerstone is really qualification. And I'm glad that we talked about this tonight, because we need to bring attention back to that. We need to teach people that's sort of like, okay, now you have a stake in the ground with this. Like, you really kind of have some residual income coming in with a qualified business. And I think we want to really empower people with this. I've seen over the years, people that are making $400 or $500 a month that are qualified, they hold on to that a little bit tighter than someone who's making maybe 100, 150 a month as a VF, right? And so, you know, I just think of like, well, surprises happen. Ever had a surprise medical bill, or, you know, just, oh my gosh, the start of school costs like $1,000 to get your kids' school supplies and uniforms. Those little chunks of income that we can help people build can really make a difference. So that being said, I want Erica to talk about it, because she's an awesome leader on our team, and she's got a really unique perspective on it too.
Thanks, Ellen. Yeah, you know what, honestly, guys, I think I'm not even sure I've ever not qualified a month since I've been a distributor. And it really just, since I hit my 2,000 plus, just built to 2,000 plus, got my business qualified, really because Ellen said that's what you do. And so realistically, guys, it's part of the program. Nobody just made it up and was like, oh, this might really help you. Okay, it's been tried and true since the marketing plan was put together that way. And so, you know, when your leaders tell you, get yourself to VF, get your business qualified, it's going to be huge coming down the pipeline. You know, I'm just kind of a follower when there's a great leader ahead. And so even though it's not the biggest part of my paycheck yet, it's still an extra little chunk in there that pays a bill that wouldn't be getting paid if I wasn't qualified. And so I'm just working every single day at reaching a couple more people, and building as wide as I can, and teaching my team to do the same, because you know what, I want to have a really great paycheck someday. You know, I have a great paycheck now, but I want to have a better paycheck soon. So I just think it's a simple thing. And Ellen and everybody in our organization always tells us time and time again that your paycheck is a direct correlation to the amount of lives that you touch. And it is, because you couldn't buy that much product if you wanted to. So if you're getting yourself qualified, you either are touching a lot of people who are touching a lot of people, or you're just point blank touching a lot of people. And that's all good stuff. So, I mean, I don't have anything special to say that anybody else hasn't said, although I live in rural, like farm country America with not a lot of people. And I've built this business like in the middle of nowhere, talking to everybody I meet. So if I can do it in Fremont, Michigan, you guys can do it anywhere. It's not that hard. Just get out there and talk to people, right?
That's awesome.
That's it.
Okay, thank you so much. Mel, do you want to add anything?
I don't know what else to add other than, I mean, it's totally just the foundation of what we do. Like our nutrition is, you know, our Juice Plus is our nutritional foundation. You're talking about the Juice Plus business. Qualifying your business is that foundation. That's it.
Right.
It's kind of the stepping stone to everything else. So, and honestly, I think if you just qualify your business and teach other people to do the same, and that's all you ever did, you would be super successful here. And it's like, gosh, if you just got all that produce into your body and that's all you did was take Juice Plus and not change anything else, you would be healthier for that. Your business is going to be healthier for qualifying your business and teaching others to do the same. That's it.
Right.
Yep.
Awesome. Okay, one thing I want to add, and we'll end on this, just so you guys know. We we all get caught up in what's my title? Am I a sales coordinator yet? And I will tell you that this is such a big deal, this qualification, that if you can focus on this instead, you will go way faster up the marketing plan. We know on average what a qualified business makes, $500 to $600 a month. Okay, that's a steady paycheck every month. Okay, we know a 3 club averages around $1,250 a month. By the way, between 3 and 6 club is typically senior sales coordinator almost always without fail. We know that 12 club averages $40,000 a year, having 12 other people that in your organization that just helped 12 families get healthy. I mean, it's not even that much, right? So let's reduce it to the ridiculous here. 40,000 a year, okay, and it is almost always QNMD or NMD. Okay, if you're wide, it's going to be closer to NMD. So like Mel is almost a national marketing director. She's getting there because she has width, and her qualifiers her paycheck is going to blast off once that next layer duplicates. It's going to be crazy. Okay.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
I'm only a direct distributor.
Yep.
And I only need, I think, 90 points or something a month to qualify. Does any of that 90 points, I mean, I've gotten a bunch of things. Does any of that 90 points have to be mine alone, or can it be customers or downline?
So in order to get a paycheck from Juice Plus, you have to have 90 personal PDC points.
Which means what? What's the personal mean?
Means that you have to have that in your own, that you have coming into you. That's your order.
Coming into my organization or me as an individual?
Your personal order. So what we don't want, basically what they're protecting against is people that are out selling Juice Plus, but they're not really taking it, you know. So we want to know that our team is sharing it with their family and their friends and themselves. So they're your customers, okay?
Right.
You're your own customer.
I'm sorry. Right.
You're your own customer.
I'm my own, but let's say for argument that I have the capsules, I got the omegas, I've got, let's say, the shakes and the whole thing, every 4 months being renewed.
Yeah, you're fine.
Right, but I don't have 90 points per month on my own order, my own individual
and your
order.
customer. So it would be in your customer base. Let me say that more correctly. Your customer base.
My
Okay.
customer base and
Correct.
me together. Okay, thank you.
Yep. Sorry, I kind of confused you there. Okay, so go ahead.
And to be eligible to qualify for the 5% performance bonus, to have a qualified business, that is the step after you get to that BF position. So
Right.
once you hit BF, the following month, you're eligible for the bonus.
And that has to be 1,000 points coming in from your customer base, your customers, your distributors, and your dealers that are direct to you on your team. That all adds up to 1,000. You're there. So it would be 24 trio orders is what that would be. Okay. And then you would be eligible to receive that bonus. I'm going to post that whole video up. You can watch it. I love the way Kurt Beavers explains it so thoroughly. So I'll put it in our Facebook group so you can see that and understand it, because he also goes through the marketing plan, which I didn't do that tonight just because of sake of time. Okay.
Okay.
So Joyce, I think that would be the best thing for you is to watch the whole thing from the beginning.
I watched the video by Miss Oxley from the Juice Plus.
Yeah.
And my head's still spinning from that.
Yeah. Watch this one. It's a little easier. They're all good, but we all have different people that resonate, right? Okay. 24 Club, you guys, is almost always about around 60,000 a year. And I don't know anybody that had a 24 Club that wasn't national marketing director.
Wow.
Okay. So if you're focused on bringing people on, how, you know, the ones that want to get their business qualified, you're putting your time into people that will, and you're loving the people that don't, okay? There's going to be some people that just want to share with their mom. We love them, but we're not pressuring them to qualify their business, okay?
And Reagan,
So-
what did you, sorry, Reagan, what did you say, somebody who has a qualified business, what is their average income per month?
$500 to $600.
5 to 6, okay. I've got somebody who's close. Who might
Yep,
want
$500
to
to
use it.
$600 a month is the average. It can range between 3. If they don't have anybody that's joined their team and they're barely in, it might start out there. But on average in our company, $500 to $600 a month. Okay.
Thanks.
And then 39 Club averages in our company $120,000 a year. And there's also 50 Club, 75 Club, but 100 Club averages $300,000 a year. Okay. So remember, that's not you bringing on personally, that's in your organization. Remember, it goes far and wide. So when I got to each of those positions, my check was within pennies typically of what the average was. And it was higher in some cases because I had built a really wide foundation of teams. So the wider it is, the more money you'll make at those levels. Okay? So I hope, is that helpful?
Sure.
Questions? I know we're going over a little bit, but if you have any questions, don't be shy. Okay, so you guys all completely understand it.
Okay, so here's the thing, you guys. If this is like kind of your head is spinning here, the videos are here so that you can always look back at them. And I have to tell you, I still look at them and
Yep.
send people to the videos all the time. Our marketing plan is complicated, but I feel like
But
it is
it's not.
better for us to maximize the marketing plan. It's just so that if you know it, then you can maximize it and help others make, you know, like Ellen said, you know, a difference. If people are leaving the pennies on the table, it all adds up to things that really matter in lives around the world. So we can pick up that the extra cash that the company has put there for us. We might as well put that into the hands of people that need it. So
Yeah, and you don't want to be the guy that was the $9.99 in that example. 1 point away.
worse, that's silly.
Oh
That's
my goodness gracious. So you guys keep an eye on your PVC report. Column 4 is your performance bonus. It says PB or performance bonus. And, you know, in your column there, you want to have that say 1,000. Okay. And if you guys need some help with that, get up with your upline or myself. Happy to walk you all through that. Again, one-on-one, no problem. And again, it really is where the big money is. And so I hope you guys will maximize the marketing plan and go out and make a difference in lots of lives, like Mel said. So, all right. Well, thanks everybody. I'm going to stop the recording. I'm happy to